Hi Aries, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a mid-July money and career tarot reading, which is meant to be brief. So let me just adjust myself, bear with me. I'm feeling my energy kind of lift a bit as I start your reading, but what was I going to say? Make sure to go ahead and like the video if you haven't done so already. Do go down below and leave me a comment about your individual situation, how it's resonating, or some emojis. And do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. But more importantly, when meditating on your energy overall for the reading, the message that came through was as hard work pays off. As hard work pays off. So let's if I could even speak, I might be struggling to do so. Let's shift it on over and do some shuffling so we can pull from the Light Seers Tarot deck. Keep in mind, general mid-month money career reading for the sign of Aries. So take what resonates, leave it doesn't for somebody else. If you're here to hear about Aries, welcome. And make sure to check out your other placements for more messages. But I'm also accepting requests at this time for personal readings. All you gotta do is head down to the description box where you will see all the information and my email, and I'll get that started for you. All right? Have you been focusing on past struggles and mistakes recently, or just finding it hard to stay present while you're working, but feeling kind of confident and at ease, but still energetic at the same time? It's the feeling that's coming through with the split deck. For our lovely Aries, thank you, Spirit. Mid-July, money and career. We're aiming for 6. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Aries? Mid-July, money and career. Keep shuffling. Thank you, Spirit. And now we'll pull the last one right from the top of the deck. Bear with me if you hear any background noise. Okay. 5 of Cups again. Interesting. Feeling as if you are, again, struggling to focus on what's at hand. Feeling as if you've been working your ass off. Feeling as if things have been a struggle, but you don't show it, right? You just show up at work, or you just put in the necessary work for your business, or whatever the case may be, or towards towards getting a new job. And it all just feels like it's about to pay off, or is paying off in the moment, slowly but surely. But it's like the pace of things is not matching where you want to be, or your mindset. Feeling as if you kind of are a bit depleted all the meanwhile, and part of which is due to what's going on outside of work and your finances, but also due to your mental habits, right? Focusing on this or that, feeling like it's hard not to focus on your work because you're regretting this or that, or just feeling as if things are a struggle. Let's let it go, let it flow, as you sort of try to adapt a more peaceful, hands-on approach. Interesting. Allow yourself to put aside, again, the regrets that you have about your money, your career, and just accept that things are going to change moving forward because of all the hard work you've been putting in. You know, it's not going unnoticed if it feels like that now. And it feels like, once again, moving forward in small ways, you'll start to see your hard work pay off and pay off and pay off, kind of a snowballing effect. 2 of Pentacles. You'll find yourself making several decisions, right? Feeling like it's a balancing act, going from this to that, feeling like you're trying to balance your mental state, or even feeling like it's a balancing act with you sort of trying to stay present versus, you know, what you're focusing on. At times feeling like you have to juggle a lot in your work environment, in your job, or you feel like you're just juggling a lot in your life as you're looking to achieve that next job for yourself. Some of you are contractors, interesting. Some of you are true business owners, entrepreneurs, and it feels like it's a lot at times, but then you're like, it's so rewarding at the same time. You know, you're just trying to remind yourself, if not Spirit and the universe will remind you, that it's all worth it, that if you're meant to do this, that it's part of your destiny. It's part of the success you're meant to achieve moving forward as things start to pay off and work out for you. Why is it that I'm being drawn to the face in both of these? Why is it that you feel so somber a lot of the times? Why is it that your work feels fulfilling sometimes, but then most of the time it's like, ugh, I don't get out of it what I want to, even if it pays the bills for the most part, even if I feel like it's a necessity, right? Feeling like I could do so much better, or there's just not enough to show for all I put in. Feeling like you're kind of doing a dance with life, with your work, with feeling like it doesn't happen as smoothly as it should, but at times you feeling like you force it. So Spirit's saying, take a deep breath, relax, allow yourself to remember it's all going to pan out as it should. Destined timing. Queen of Cups. Some of you may have a very noisy work environment. If you can hear in the background, and it may be putting you a little bit on edge at times, kind of rerouting you or bouncing you back to a kind of stressed out way of being or reacting. And it's like, I've been working on that. But again, Spirit in the universe pushing you to kind of release that need to control, that release to kind of react to this and that, wanting to sort of let out certain frustrations with people you're working with, or certain energies wrapped up with, or your work environment, or your job itself, or the lack of progress. And as you sort of allow yourself to kind of put your hands up and be like, it is what it is, you know, things are going to work out. And if I don't like this, let me change it, right? You might get a reminder here and there not to change something because it's meant to be for the time, for at least now. And then down the line, it'll change itself, or you'll be able to change it when the time is right. But again, taking a more peaceful approach and being pushed to do that as you're just kind of raising your chin in the air a little bit, like, yeah, I'm better than these people or this job or this situation or certain situations you've been thinking about from the past. It's just like, yeah, this didn't work out, and it was kind of a blessing in disguise, right? Absolutely, it was a blessing in disguise, and it's sort of starting to click. But moving on to the second half of the spread, King of Cups. Allowing for yourself to once again be at ease with your past decisions, choices, slip-ups, remembering even from, you know, the present time, even with your job and finances now, you're not perfect, you're not expected to be. It's a learning process. You know, try to view it more as a trial and error kind of way of doing things, right? As you sort of figure this and that out as you move forward, learning from your mistakes and your slip-ups once again, but not allowing yourself to dwell in them as you're trying to accomplish this and that at your job or within your career in general, or as you're trying to make certain financial choices, given it's going to make you on edge, a little irritated, or give you anxiety in general. I need to sort of just be like, it is what it is. You know, I can focus on this in the moment, one thing at a time, right? One moment at a time. If some of you, it's like you go from wanting to break it down week by week, and then you're like, no, let me break it down day by day, moment by moment, where you're pushed to do just that. With the Nine of Wands, you feel just super depleted a lot of the times, feeling like your job takes so much out of you, or your habits tend to do just that. Being aligned with the Two of Pentacles, it feels as if the choices you have to make, the decisions, feeling like you're going through a balancing act, all the meanwhile within your head and in your external reality, leaves you in that depleted kind of wounded warrior way of being, feeling like you have a lot to share, a lot to... you can just kind of show people the way at this point, given all you've had to overcome and experience within your career and finances. But then it's like, I don't have it in me to do so, right? I already have enough to accomplish. Or some of you, it's wrapped up within your career. It's part of what you're meant to do in this lifetime. Some of you keep feeling it's hard to let things go once again, as you feel quite overwhelmed in your work environment, finding that you're seeing things and noticing things, or overhearing people, and it's just not sitting well with you. And it's like trying to take on that like peaceful kind of let it go, let it flow mindset, but then being like, well, how do I not say something, or how do I just not up and react, right? And Spirit saying you're changing, you're growing into a different kind of Aries, so don't let it bother you or make you sort of move forward and do something you would regret. Feeling as if moving forward, certain reminders will come through, certain successes will come to be, your hard work continues to pay off or starts to, and it relights that fire for you, that passion within. You're like, okay, I can do this, right? Or it sort of relights that passion to reroute yourself towards a more successful path for yourself. Seeing that all of your hard work is truly starting to pay off, that it's worth it in the end, that it's not just this like, I put in all this effort, I put all this effort, and then nothing comes to be, or minimal effort or stuff to show, right? Or results, but strength to finish off the spread. And as you make your way and your passion starts to come back to light, your creativity, your light within, you find yourself feeling stronger. You know, you find that at times you have to put on a facade, right, to kind of appear a bit stronger, a bit more put together at work, or whatever the case may be for you. Some of you pretending as if your finances are doing better than they are, but kind of intuitively knowing and being reminded that things will improve moving forward. Feeling as if you are at times putting on a bit of a show, but it's like, it's a temporary show, right? Until things improve, until things get better. Some of you are regaining strength from within due to certain successes coming to be, and it's like, hell yeah, it's a long time coming for me. I deserve this. And Spirit's saying, well, this is a reminder, or let it be a reminder as to why you need to keep releasing old habits, old ways of being, situations and people that don't work for you, as well as your sort of controlled approach at times. And remember that your hard work is truly paying off. All right, Aries. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to email me about booking a personal reading. Wishing you nothing but the best at this time, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aries.